Welcome to a special edition Zack Attack 1 video, a guest ride. Today's guest is Mike Maresca, and he came down to go riding today. But before we do anything, we're going back. We're going way back to the beginning of 2014, when I was in my first year of college. And Mike, that's where I met him, was in college. He's in the same class as me, same graduating year, and he lives right near the university. So I went over there one night.
Welcome to Mike Maresca Racing. Here, just picked up a new sponsor, wet flavored lube. You can use it to work on your tires. It works really good, and
Spread it on
spread it around there really good.
Yeah. What is it?
This is a KTM 50. We raise our up and comer racers on.
Yeah, the newcomers.
And then this is a 65. It's actually my old bike.
You step up to that after
I went
50?
to the African National Championships 3 times on that. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
So what's this?
This is the first Caucasian to win it in 10 years.
Oh, really?
On 65, yeah.
Nice.
This is
It's a quad.
This is my factory Honda. Well, not really mine, but TRX 250. These are bald eagles with American flags as wings. And it's a couple horsepower.
Yeah.
This is a 250. I was Pardelli rode at some women's nationals. We're just getting some suspension done on it. She took it to the WNX
nice.
Nationals. This is a KTM 450. Your bike for tomorrow here.
I guess I'm running this.
Running this baby. This is Bubba Ashlaw, the next
Upcoming champion.
He's gonna ride 200C, which he'll probably destroy. Hopefully,
Hopefully.
This is Abby's old bike. We're just, it's the winter time, so we're just doing some work on it.
Nice.
This is my 250F. This is a 6.9 stunner. The one that you rode.
Oh, this is a 69er.
This is a 69.
There it is. Yeah.
This is my baby here.
This is the cowboy
This
bike?
is the cowboy.
There's too many bikes in the way. I gotta get over.
KTM.
There's too many bikes and stuff here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Number 7, James
Number
Stewart.
7, James Stewart, Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah.
This is a CRF 450R here. It goes
Nice.
pretty fast. This is another CRF 450R here. And this is a 2001 YZ250 that me and Kyle K Grizzy built.
Built this.
We built this. Everything from the frame up. Frame is powder coated.
Wow, look at that. Hang on a second. This thing's kind of cool, actually. Look at that blue frame. So Mike's got quite the operation over there. He races cars now, but he used to race bikes. And he's pretty dang fast.
It's the AMA, all the riders. Just the quality of the dirt,
Yeah.
Well, I know that guy, actually. His girlfriend used to date the owner of this bike.
It's been about 2 hours later. Mike's still trying to get the
This
tire
lube is really strawberry. Very slippery. And it's really just messing me up, but I'm not gonna let it hold me back. I'm gonna keep persevering through this gooey mess and
power through it.
Power through it. I open up some Tostitos, straighten some
We got more here.
Santitas and some Tostitas and
we're watching Supercross.
Yeah.
And there's all the plaques on the wall.
Yeah, those. See, that's from the peanut butter. Those plaques, really.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up the next race on the podium.
Jiff. So some boxing goes on. That's Kyle. It's Mike's roommate up here, and oh my gosh! That Mike and I tussle it out, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's go, Zack Attack.
Where's the attack, Zach?
1:30 in the morning. We're still playing.
Then
we get telling stories, and this just goes on.
Tell us about greaseless axles and the technology behind them.
Well, it's actually not greaseless axles. It's greaseless bearing. Started out riding a KX60. A helicopter flew over. My friends ran away because they were scared of the helicopter. This is a true story. And I hit a tree really hard. That's what started my career off strong, hitting trees, and I haven't stopped since.
Nice.
Then I got a KLX 300. That thing was a bear. That was a big, heavy.
It was a bear?
Yeah. Well, more of like a heavyweight woman. It was fun. I learned the ropes on her. And then I moved to a KTM 300 two-stroke.
So I remember I was raised in a cave, born in the wild, and I was raised by a pack of wolves. My mother's name was Helena. She was like the lead wolf.
Helena, the lead wolf.
My father, some say it's Ricky Carmichael, some say it's Jeremy McGrath. I don't really know. The wolves, they taught me the ways of the woods, you know. I know my way around the forest. Eventually, my wolf mother, Helena, told me I needed to go to the world, and get out of the woods. So I moved to New York City when I was 4. Got a 2-bedroom apartment. Just kind of lived the New York City life, Went to cafes and drank coffee. And so when I was 7, I got a job in the oil fields in Texas.
When you were 7?
So, I was a roughneck on the oil fields for a few years. And I made up enough money to buy a dirt bike. As soon as I stepped foot upon a motorcycle, between, my bloodline, a man named Harry told me I had a dream. And this man came to me and told me to go race hare scrambles, and I did.
Harry told you this?
Apparently the inventor of hare scrambles.
Oh,
Harry,
wow.
yeah. And I guess he just, like the inventor of it, he came to me in a dream. I was pretty good in the woods, but the grass tracks really, they troubled me, I couldn't get them down. And another night, I felt, I was racing and I was doing pretty well, because of my bloodline, but I felt like I needed to reach that new level, I was 12 years old, riding the AAA class, and, I just couldn't get that win, second place, I just, I couldn't beat them, I was at night, it was by a pond, and, I was encircled by a pack of wolves, and they told me that my mother had died, Helena, the lead wolf, and I had a dream that night, and Helena and John Grass, the inventor of grass tracks, came to me, and they finally gave me my instincts back and told me how to get back to the ways and how to figure out grass tracks, thanks to John Grass, because he invented them. So I've won countless championships in other countries, A lot of people don't know this, they say, you never really did anything in the States. But, Chad, Afghanistan, I've been champion, there, and then the war broke out, I had to come back. I was actually racing, I was at a race, and those IEDs started going off everywhere, and, everyone hit them, and I ended up not hitting one. I won the race, but I realized I need to get out of this land. And I realized, the team I've been riding for, they gave me great support. It was a team called like Al-Qaeda or something like that. And, I'm just kidding, I didn't ride for Al-Qaeda. I was living a luxury life in Dubai, beautiful women, beautiful fast cars, and I came back to the States, and here I am just chasing the dream, trying to make, a comeback in the States. That's my life story. This is my crew chief, Kyle.
Crew chief here.
I met him on the oil fields when I was 7. He was 8. We were definitely the youngest guys that ever worked and ever will work. Somehow we got by the child labor laws, I don't really know how, but we did, and we've been best friends ever since. We lived together, in our apartment with our 3 cats, and, we've chased the dream.
Alright, so we told stories, went to bed, got up in the morning, and went out riding.
Gotta let them warm up for a while.
Yeah. Now, we're up in the North Country, northern New York, practically Canada. This is a cold, cold place. So Kyle's out here on the ATV also. And I'm just following Mike. I have no idea where I'm going, what's happening. I'm just going. He's got a cool track out here. Oh, Mike takes a spill. But I tell you, winter riding out here, winter riding in general, pain in the butt. It's brutal. Now, Mike is fast, like I said. I don't know if he's A or double A. He's a very fast rider. Even though he doesn't ride much anymore, he races cars. And so, we're going through these woods. I don't know where. Just feels like anywhere. pretty cool out here in these pine trees. We're just going, and then all of a sudden there's a tree. And Mike pops his shoulder out.
Let's pop my shoulder in.
It happens all the time or something. I don't know. But we realize there's a problem.
She's not even moving. Hey, this is bad.
That tire basically exploded. I don't know what happened. The thing is, I warned Mike, when you ride with me, there's always an adventure. There's always a problem. So that's what happens when... Hey, there's...
Hey.
Kyle doing some tricks on the ATV. Nice. But anyway, I pushed the bike, what felt like a few miles back to the road where we loaded it in Mike's truck. I rode Mike's back. Then we went back and forth down the road or down to this track, and it just was chaos, and we did all this stuff, but it was great. So thank you, Mike, for having me and letting me destroy that tire. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, back over to the Zack Attack 1 compound. Guest ride. Mike is over.
What?
Never look backwards on the track. What if I hit
Dude,
you?
this is moist.
What?
This is roosty.
Huh?
Roost wars.
So it's very wet out. But the thing is, we're going to stop. That was the intro. Now, you guys have to watch the next video for the actual ride. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.